Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends.
Yo, mug and French vanilla.
He said, blah, howdy. Can I say what I want because I'm a diamond? You can say what you want anytime, Stiffy. I trust that you're not going to say some stupid off-the-wall shit to trigger chat or something. You know what I mean? That's all. The stupidity. Not saying you couldn't say some off-the-wall stupid shit to trigger chat, but... welcome in, man. Welcome in. Like, maybe just a bad word. Just a bad word. Nice. I'm almost ready. We're almost ready, chat, okay? Just give me 1 second. I'm posting stuff. I'm trying to do that social stuff, and you know what I mean? messed up. Hold on, I messed up. Hey, hold on here. Let me go over. Multi-stream. I don't know if it's instant, if it's gonna pop up. I think there was Pecule. He said something on. I don't know if it was a comment on the actual stream or what. I don't know how X works when it comes to the stream. All right, let's go. We're ready. We're ready. Other than a little cheersy session, right? Other than a little cheersy session. Said I sound different. What kind of sound different? Hold on. Is it a bad sound different, or is it just like my mic wasn't actually in front of me? Because I'm here. I look the same. I might not sound the same, but I don't know why. Aaron Halsey, thank you for that. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll get ready here soon. We'll be taking off. If I remember right, yep, we was at camp. We just ended Act 1. You're better now all of a sudden. Yeah, that's because my mic was over yonder next to my PC rather than actually in front of me. He said, yeah, you got something happening. Haha, Stiffy, we're doing good, brother. We're doing good. We ended up doing the work thing. We didn't get off work until like 6:30. I didn't get home till like 6:30. I got home, put me out, made me a couple little shorts and TikTok reel thingies or whatever, and then I put those out and on YouTube and TikTok, and then I ended up editing my Carnival Craze review video. So be on the lookout for that. It's actually out right now. If anybody wants to go watch it and support a homie over on the YouTube, I just released it. Took me about an hour and a half or so to edit, but either way, you know what I mean. It is. Yo, Aaron, I appreciate those roses. Thank you for sure. All right, like I said, we are pretty much ready other than a good cheer session because I need that, of course, before I start what's happening. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Got any weekend plans? What is said weekend plans? Live the dream, brother. What got me into streaming? Honestly, man, if I answer that honestly is really just me being such a homebody for one. I've got a lot of friends, don't get me wrong, but like I wanted to open up, connect, and socialize with people, you know what I mean? So I never really took advantage of like X. I never really took advantage of like communities or Discords or anything until I started streaming. So it was a whole new world, right? But also at the same time, man, I've been playing video games since, I was 5 years old. Maybe even younger than that. PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo. I've played thousands and thousands of games over the last, 25, 26, 27 years. And, I don't know. I just really enjoy, just chilling with people. Conversations. I really enjoy conversations. Like, I could have a million people watching me, and if nobody conversates, I would still feel empty as fuck. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? I really do enjoy conversations. I don't try to press anybody to conversate at all. But that is one of the big things that I get from, that I really enjoy about streaming would be the conversation, opening up people. I'm a very wide-minded fella. So I don't know. I really enjoy playing my games. I enjoy socializing, and put two and two together, and that's the best thing I can fucking do, really. And and same thing with like the YouTube videos and such. I've told myself, like, if I never make it either, making money doing any of this, it's still for my heart that, like, I can look back at all of my work, that the videos that I made, or any of the streams I did, or, I can look back at my work and be like, yeah, I did that. Whether only 5 people watched it, 1,000 people watched it, 100,000, I can say I did that, Ooh, that air. All right, let's go. Oh. Big, that was a nectar collector. Big Dapper Dusky hit, right? Stiffy, how you doing, dude? Good morning. What's your plans for today, bro? What are you into? Thank you for being here, man. Aaron, thank you for being here. Tay, thank you for being here. Chris, what's up? Thank you for being here. Aaron.
Oh, you've put on a lot of weight.
So to answer the question, I think... So I really actually thought about putting everything into, like, gear. I first got my PS5, right? When I got a PS5, I realized, hey, there's a broadcast button. So I went on my phone, and I went on the tablet, because I didn't have nothing at the time. No PC, no laptop, right? I did all this. Maybe I did. I did have a little laptop. I didn't have a gaming laptop. I did all this, and set everything up, and I was able to broadcast on my phone, on my PS5. So I was like, alright, I know about streamers and whatnot, so never really watched them. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, I think may have been the first game I've ever streamed. And because I didn't have a PC or anything, and I didn't have a cam, all I had was a mic, I had one person, like, helping me. Like, there was a legit person. And and I did this for like 7 months, and it really hindered my viewer average, right? And so whenever I actually was like, okay, I want to get a PC, I want to get a, whatever, and I actually want to put this shit into gear, because I really enjoy playing games, and why not share with everybody, right? So I mean, I don't know, maybe about 4 years ago, about 3.5 years ago, was my first initial, like, stream, and I was like, I kind of want to try to do this. YouTube videos didn't really come until I actually, I may have put a couple Magic the Gathering videos out first. I think I did. I think I made a couple Magic the Gathering box openings, like collector box openings. And then, eventually I got into G Fuel. And I was like, okay, I can, do G Fuel reviews, if anything, because I was ordering a lot of it at the time, and it was just a lot to do at that point, right? So, that's where it kind of developed. Now I kind of want to open my, arms into, my reaches into doing other things. Like I just made a, one-hit build video, something I've never done. Just been doing TikToks and stuff, you know what I mean? Just trying to do it a little bit more, develop a little bit more throughout the last month, per se. I've always been on console myself.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Maman's the word.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
Yeah, we spend time with SKA. Always spend time with SKA. Did great, doing great. You're gonna go viral soon. Hey, man, I appreciate that, Stiffy. I appreciate that. Like I said, I mean, anything's. I enjoy what I do for the whole, whether it's streaming or editing or putting stuff out there or talking to people. So no matter what really happens in any sort of journey, it's a win to me. You know what I mean?
Verso, mon ami.
SKA, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
That's how long it's been since Verso and SKA have seen each other. 3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Roughly.
What have you been up to? Did Francois finally move out and get his own cave?
Did Francois finally move out and get his own cave?
Francois would miss me too much. He hates napping alone.
If you're here, then isn't he napping alone?
Oh, he must miss me so much right now. Poor Francois.
Poor Fran.
I'm sure he'll survive.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, you can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners?
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock.
Aww, that means losing a friend is better than never having a friend. Aww.
Ask me how I know.
He points his finger. Ask me how I know.
Debatable.
That's great. What I got now? Oh, Stiffy, hold up. Let me check. Snuggly! Hello. Good morning. Hope all is well. Stiffy, 22, buddy.
I hope we won't lose them. Like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah. I lost them on our trip back from the Chestrel River, right after you left.
I brought your stones back 10 times now. Are you losing them on purpose?
I brought your stones back 10 times now. Are you losing them on purpose?
I lose them so we can go on more adventures.
He's so wholehearted. I lose them so we can go find them. I want to go on adventures with you. That's so great.
That's a good reason. To adventure then.
SKA and Verso rekindle the flame of their friendship. And SKA goes to level 1. Nice.
To adventure.
Uh-oh. These two over here. Does his weapons actually do some... Yep, they actually do stuff now. Okay. Oh, they don't want to talk. Lune, you want to talk?
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
About 100. Yeah.
Tell me about the fracture.
I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, am I?
Expedition...
About 100.
That's funny.
I'm not going to...
Esquier is sacred treasure, must be protected. I mean, I don't think he needs any protecting of his own, though, right? I mean, he's very, very, very... You eventually learn he's the strongest person in the world. You have found 2 of my 9 gestrels so far. Okay. So we have found 2 of 9 gestrels so far. Remember the current objective or go to sleep or what's over here? Well, we've gained 1 level. Snuggly, what are you into? Good morning, by the way. Oh, I said that. My bad. What was I searching for here? Oh, this expedition resources is over here. I gotta take my watch off, too. Ugh. Curator offers you his services. Upgrade weapon. It was this guy I really want to start upgrading. Can't die if at least rank A. We gotta get a drink. We gotta try it now. It's time. Cheers, everyone. An Aether Sword deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. I wonder if that's a decent weapon to use. Increase burn damage by 50% per rank, up to 300% on rank S. Base attack applies 2 burn per... Ugh. I don't know. I have 47, and I'm not really concerned about using any right now. I'll night rain updates and patches before I decide to buy it. Okay. I thought about it, but I asked my wallet and it didn't speak back to me. So, silence speaks louder than words. Remember, the current objective is to go through the forgotten battlefields, continue to the monolith. The monolith. The next morning. 2. Just started 2. Like at the camp. For those who come after. Hey, I said that. I tell you what, it still hit me just as hard. I didn't shed a tear actually this time. Like the goosebumps still rose on my fucking arm and my head and stuff. But I said that earlier to my buddy who was about to go to lunch break. And I was opening bay doors because I work at a warehouse. He's like, what are you doing? I thought, what are you doing? Why are you starting on another truck? And I said, I'm not. I'm just putting down the doors, the dock. And he said, why? I looked at him, I said, for those who come after. It was just so fucking. It
I'm
was.
really sorry I didn't
You
interrupt,
set it up
sorry.
perfect. Chris, it is New Game Plus. This is a solo run with just Verso, so I use a sword that starts Verso and S rank.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now.
The emotion that
Just
they put in the characters' faces.
Can you please go?
He's got Gustav's journal. Verso is he's a tragic character. There's a lot that you can say about him, right? Like he's caught up in all kinds of things. He's caught up in his own free will and what he wants to do, which obviously he can never really do. You know, he's caught up in the whole Gustav thing. He's caught up in his family ordeal. He's caught up in, like, all kinds of stuff. So much so it's not even him. And he's caught up in this shit and it's not even him. So, it's crazy. We just got Swim unlocked.
Head for the monolith. Through the quarry to the north.
We've got Swim unlocked. But now we can go to a couple different places. Crushing Cavern. What is this place? What is this place? Ayo, ayo. Oh, it drops. I knew it. Whoa. Oh, whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. I remember the drop from the last game, but I don't really remember that giant freaking statue.
It's an ambush.
It's an ambush. This kind of puzzled me because I never understood what to do there. Never understood what that was. Hey! Wait. Where's Sael? Where hold on here.
Here we go.
I don't even think I have painted power on this guy, if I'm gonna be honest.
I broke him. Neither one of these two have any sort of damage. Oh! Oh, I see. Exhaust the expedition? Oh. I didn't know you could parry that. I was just gonna let it hit. And then I decided not to. Pick Verso's ending as my first. One real Verso souls. You know, that's. I didn't actually do my L's second. I didn't do my L's ending. And I'm a little sad on that. I ain't gonna lie. But we'll do it this time, so it's okay. No worries.
Let's spill some ink.
I like the last chance, especially when you have the one on, because it means nothing.
Watch out, my L.
Hold on here.
A storm is coming.
We just gotta try to mark the guy, not that we really need it. He's dead now. No matter what, you are so dead. +2 shields when the character's health falls below 50% once per battle. I think I have that, yep. And I had to have done that if this is the only place you can get that. So maybe that's why I don't remember the big ass statue, because I do remember going up here. I remember everything else about it. But I also remember getting lost for like 5 minutes just running around. Might have even been longer. So the statue wasn't really a big part of the memory bank.
Cassandra, 45th. No shit, they were all crushed. If Timothy hadn't pushed me out of the way. But both my legs are crushed as well. And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this cave. The Nevron inside will crush you.
Oh. So... hold on here. So, is there another Nevron, or was that it? That is said question. I don't think there's anywhere else to go up here. Oh, there is. Right here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, because I remember this. Hey. Am I supposed to make that jump? We'll try it again. We'll see. We will see! Putting the warning after the Nevron is very... So that was the Nevron then. That's why I was wondering. Because that is kind of ironic. So I was able to make it. What's down here then? Wait, it's the same fucking thing. Let me go up and get out of here. I wish there was some sort of map in some of these. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just spend extra time and it's not even necessary. Okay, there we go. Haha. Time for more swim. Mini-map should have... You know, that is kind of a... Snuggly said, I think a mini-map should have unlocked only if you found the journals, because otherwise no map makes sense, because no expedition made it back to Lumiere. I mean, yeah, I can see what you're saying. I mean, like, you got the continent map, right? So, like, it makes sense that you discover what you discover as you go. But, like, explorations inside and stuff.
Swim.
Hey, there's big guy right there.
Nice.
I wonder if I can take him out right now. Probably.
Let us get wet.
And there's a door. Let's go into the door. Sorry, SKA. I wanted to take you in there with me, buddy, but it's not happening. I don't think we can take SKA in there. Money. Alright. If I remember right, there's a hidden bookshelf, but it gives you... it gives you an outfit, which, speaking of outfit, I really like this one. Which just reminds me of, what recent game did I just play that had this in it? Final Fantasy 16, right? Clive. So I've only ever played like 4 or 5 Final Fantasies, and there's like fucking 20, 25, so I can't really say I've played any. What's over there? What's this? What's this? What's this? There's pictos everywhere. What's this? What's this? Shape of energy right there. All of that stuff is not usable, I feel like, because it won't... Everything's already maxed. Open doors. I will say I was told about this. That's the developer team. That's sweet. Having the dev team right there. Because Ben Starr's voice is Clive and Verso, so the outfit feels like an Easter egg because it's Clive. Ben Starr voice... What? I think I was told that from someone. Or... I don't know. I think I heard that. Ben Starr, the Clive and Verso at the same time. Or not at the same time, but the same person. As well as The Daredevil dude who does Gustav, which I never watched. I never watched that. Daredevil, the new I think it's on Netflix. And I feel like I also missed some things in the manor as well. I mean, I know I did because I missed 2 doors last time. I've already been this way. I don't know about on this playthrough though. Yeah, because there was something down there and this door's open. Hold on. Getting all kinds of twisted around here, folks. My fault. Just hang in there. We'll be right back to the scheduled programming that you are accustomed to. We don't need to go up there. We need to go ahead and hang left and get the fuck out of this manor. Oh, what do you mean, Broda? What do you mean? Kratos dies at the end. The end of what? Jump through the painting to the happiness manager room? You know, there is a painting that I can jump through here right now, right? This one.
Well, that will help.
I mean, that's subjectable. That's why I'm asking, like, what you're talking about, because he hasn't. Has he? Did I miss a God of War? Ragnarok, right? Valhalla? Or are you talking about 3? Because I can talk about God of War all day, bro. Because 3's questionable. 3's a questionable death. He tried. Snuggly, I'm not 100% sure about the happiness manager room. Technically, he dies in Valhalla over and over and over. Ah! Ha, ha, lonesome! Welcome in, homie. We are swimming now. We are Act 2. I think he was there this morning whenever we accomplished said Act 1. But good morning. Good morning. Painting workshop. Oh wait, I was supposed to go fight Sprong over there. You got all, there's 193 of them. Okay, so that answers me question. I'm missing quite a few and I know that. Is there a quick, The lost soul adrift in twilight. Room you jumped in as a painting of the dog from the dev team. Yeah, they gave the dog the role of happiness manager. Oh. And isn't the dev's dog's name Gustav also? That's neat to know. They gave the dog the role of happiness manager. Monaco is the name, not Gustav. Oh, okay. There we go. That's sweet. Sprung gives you a good picto. Oh, yeah. I want to get that. That's why I was talking about, because I want to get that upgraded. Her paintbrush wielded darkness, and from it the monster emerged. She wove her spite into the canvas, birthing a horror of plague. Your hand holds the power to unweave the terror she wove. You can dissolve the nightmare. Will you help me? Can I just click we won't? I'm gonna click, what do you mean? Her beast to tilt the balance. Ever in her favor, ever controlling. Will you help me? But light must lead. Your hand holds the power to unweave the, will you help me? Okay, that, I was wondering what happened if we was like, yeah, we're not gonna fucking help you, homie. I mean, I'm essentially just helping myself, but not myself, because it's a different verso of a different being and differentness of different kind. It's so crazy! Don't fall! Huh. The roll gets me in this game. You know what? I think they put the roll in this thing on purpose like that. To where you can't turn it off. It's one of them trigger moments. Oh! Yeah, Brodo, we about to go over there and fight Sprong. You know, and Sprong's also... I like the big creatures, like the creature... in the sky, the surface sphere or whatever it is, because when you kill them, it tells a little bit of lore about them, and I like lore. Now, wasn't big guy over here? He was right over here, right by the tower. Ha ha, wee wee, ha ha, wee wee. When you roll, just punch it. It'll cancel roll. Okay. When you roll, just punch it. It'll cancel roll. My first run, I beat Sprong very early in Act 2. He took 140 parries. Holy shit. I tried to fight him at first.
Let's call the path.
Couldn't fight him. Why don't I have... Ugh. It's gonna be a little bit harder than than I wanted.
Here we go.
Tried to fight him at first, couldn't do any damage. Much like this.
Finesse and precision.
And then, yeah, I ran away. Came back when I was like level 45 or something. 40. I was up there. And I beat him. It wasn't... I probably should have made it a little bit more of a challenge, but I didn't. Sprong made you put the game into easy mode to beat him. Oh, shit.
Let the ink flow.
Get out of here. Damn, I hit 2.1 million on a counter attack. I'll take that. What are you doing? Quit! Fucker. I wasn't ready for that at all. Ah, he's doing it more? What are you doing, bro?
So much potential.
Yo, Dipser! What's up? What's up? What's up? 140 parries, though. Oof. I've seen people do like 700 parries, 1,000 parries on Simon, just to, I guess probably just to see how many parries they can get in a row. I don't know if it takes that many. If you don't one-hit him and you gotta like chop him down, or I would find some different build or something before you catch me doing that.
Fiery.
Down here in Guam filming, nice. There you go. What are you filming? That's sweet. Is it beautiful? Is it rainy? What's the weather like? Well, my first playthrough at level 40, bro, that's about what I did too. And I'm not even gonna bother getting... Well, I should probably get Verso up. Should probably just get him up in case I get hit. She's got 1 HP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I'm not going to send in the reserve team. We have a mission, and the mission is to just put CL back in the team, because since Verso become a part of this squad, he decided to go ahead and put himself in here with not even asking. So, Lord. Dude, Broda, I'm telling you, I never built him, and I can only imagine, like, if you actually build him, and then it's like, oh, no. But it also makes you wonder, like, they didn't give, I feel like they didn't give Gustavo a whole kit, right? But they gave him enough to justify that he should have been more of a, you know, a part, I feel like. Your lead bounty hunter stuck in Guam was in Sweden for 3 weeks beforehand. What? Hey, okay, so you're down here filming, whoa, that's sweet. Do you, like, put the stuff on your TikTok, Dempster? If you're still there? I don't know if you're still there, but that's pretty sweet. You use Gustav for an hour before he sleeps with the fishes. Fight Sprung. Bubs, we're about to. Yeah, and his lightning attack is OP, right? Nah, I mean, I played with him for probably, it takes me probably 2.5, 3 hours to get to the end of Act 1. I mean, it takes me an hour just to get to the beach, to get out of the prologue, to talk to everybody, to fight my L a few times, make sure I talk to everybody, get all the coins or the tokens. Eventually, you know, you get to the beach, watch all the cutscenes, because I don't skip them. I think that's a difference too. If I skipped them, it wouldn't take nowhere near that long. I mean, then you got to go through the one level, the water level, which I don't understand how the fuck they breathe underwater, if I'm going to be honest. And then, you know what I mean? Ancient Forest, and then blah blah blah, Gestural Village, Esquier to here. It'd take me a minute. 10 hours to be, yeah, that's what I was saying. And that's not even me doing any of the Gestural Beach that you can do, or the Yellow Harvest Forest and other things. But I can definitely see you can do it in an hour and a half before it croaks, if you didn't focus on watching and talking and watching and talking. Alright, here we are. 1, 2, 3. We only did 30 mil, but you know what? I'll take it. Always play twice in a row, and it's the level 33. That was one of her first creations, he said. Oh, 200 mil. You know, and I can believe that too, just for the sheer fact of, like, everything gets upgraded and upgraded and upgraded, right? But also at the same time, I'm missing some Pictos, and I know I am, but I don't know, like, what they are. Yeah, I beat the game, Broda. I beat the game, homie. What do you mean you can go back and head spawn again? What do you? I don't know what you mean by that. I would say I have the weapon for Verso. I have a lot of his weapons, but I don't know every weapon in the game, right? So... Who did? Simon spawned again? He said that's wild. Took about 2 hours first playthrough. Second time was way shorter. Lonesome. He said that's wild shit right there, dude. No, what's wild is fucking doing it in 2 hours and watching all the cutscenes and shit. My dude's flying through stuff. If you beat Simon once to go back, it activated the cutscene. Wow, that's sweet. Didn't know that.
Useful.
I didn't try to go back to him though. I ain't gonna lie. That's something I think I should have done, and I'll probably do this time after I play it. Is go back and explore more, like where I killed the paintress. I was told the paintress.
Everyone okay?
Something spawned where you killed the paintress, and I don't think I ever even did that. We ain't ever ready for half of anything until we are. Until it's thrown at us. And then we gotta be ready. Yeah. Wait a minute. What we got going on here? It's the first time you ever seen the duelist, though. The duelist, or yeah, duelist.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah?
I don't know. Her and Gustav had
We'll
a
find a nice spot.
outing with protocol
There is a place.
earlier.
Past the quarry, out of sight of the paintress. A tranquil haven. Protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
I think it'll prove. Hey, I appreciate all the likes over there too, all the support and everything. Hey, I appreciate that follow, broda.
Let me show you something.
No! Sit your ass back on the bench, Verso. What?
Just try it.
I'm so upset. How did he come out? I just put him up.
Kyrie!
Oh, Lord. Literally just got to this point this morning. Nice. So how far did you get on, like, did you get past where I am, or are you going to see any
other tricks we
spoilers
should
type
know?
deal? Hopefully not.
One
That's
thing
kind
at
of
a
what
time.
I don't know. That's one thing that is nice about doing New Game Plus is not that, you know, we keep it spoiler free, but you don't, if you don't listen, or I guess if you ain't got chat open, maybe then you don't catch anything. I don't know. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. That's not it. That's not it. Stiefler, have you beat the first? Have you beat it at all, or is it your first time you've been playing? Gotta get my tires rotated and oil change. Who was carrying Gustav? When? Yeah, Mael is the one who's. That's why I was about to. That's why I was asking when. Okay, so Stiefler says it's new. Stiefler has not beat the game yet, so if we could try to keep it at like spoiler free, you know, for a few, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna smite anybody for
expedition.
Not, but
A
just
single
try
rebel
to
took out
with
most
the
of them.
respect thing, you know.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Oh, this place. I remember this place. Do we remember this place? I do. Best turn-based game I've played since... Hey, I want to go back and play Final Fantasy X. I freaking love that game. Like, I wasn't a huge Final Fantasy person at all. I didn't really enjoy turn-based games. You know, between Legend of Dragoon, a game called Time Stalkers on Dreamcast, and maybe another one or two. I never really played turn-based. Didn't ever really get into them. But Final Fantasy X, I could get down with. I really enjoyed the whole Blitzball ordeal. Verso, get out of my party. Why are you in my party?
Wow, wow, wow.
Nice.
Nice, energizing start 4 or new game plus 30. Right? What, Sean? Well, what? New game plus 30? You're going for new game plus 33? That's fucking. That's legendary. If so, that's insane.
Overflowing with energy.
I feel like even if I played this game constantly non-stop and didn't sleep in my spare time, I don't know if I could beat it 30 times. Holy shnikes. Could I play it that much? Hey, it's kind of crazy. This might be the most the most replay game that I've played in a while or ever, not online type deal. You know what I mean? One where you can sit and put 400 hours in, 200 hours in, and it's just not even be online.
This will hurt.
Probably gonna play this till the new one comes out. Okay, okay. Trying to get that legendary achievement. Sean is definitely trying to get that legendary achievement. He said, not gonna lie, I have a one-shot build for everyone except for Luna. She's goofy. Meat Cat. Hey, I appreciate it for sure. I do. I appreciate it. She's goofy. I only use her, legitimately, the only reason I use her is because of this Angerim. Base attack applies to burn. So I apply burn, and then I mark them with her, and then I pass the turn to CL. Oh, yeah, this game deserves all of the... I feel like everybody needs to experience this game. I'm not saying everybody needs to play it, per se, as much as I feel like everybody needs to watch it. You know what I mean? Is that different?
A storm is coming.
They need to experience the story, you know? That's what I'm saying. Playing it, I don't know. I feel like playing it's one thing, but like, I feel like not everybody can get behind playing it. But can their mind and their heart get behind the story that it tells? Yes. They did the Final Fantasy. You know, Sean, I was legitimately just saying that too. I said it reminds me of Clive's from Final Fantasy 16. And then now I was told that. Or lie, whoever made Luna's design made her. Hey, her sprint being a glide is fucking. It's goated. I really do enjoy it. My thing is I really like Verso's outfit, but I do have this awesome outfit with Lune too. Right? Hey, there we go. There we go. Hey, let's go. Hearing feet constantly with headphones. Word. Word. Torturous. So fast turn. And then I don't even do the one hit with them just because they're like little fodder ads, right? So we just double the damage and shoot them. Just shoot them! Get wreck losers. Get wreck losers. What about Expedition 60? That, bro, me and my buddy was talking about it earlier at work. Like, that might be my favorite expedition right there. Just because of the sheer fact of, like, the determination and the thought process behind it, and they got so fucking far, right? And like it almost makes sense. It's weird, like it almost makes sense, but it don't make sense. Like you're carrying swords and you're carrying weapons and armor and stuff, so you know the enemies / Nevrons and shit are, you know, designed to search you out and kill you, so not only are they faster and, you know, more agile and, you know, stronger because they do everything with, you know, hands and stuff, but they also wasn't as big of a threat because they wasn't running around with giant ass swords and armors and shit. Like, nice. I really enjoy it. Like, and you know, I was thinking too, this is almost like a Fallout type deal, right? Fallout has all your vaults, 122 vaults, and each game, you know, even the show now goes off of each vault, right? There can legitimately be 122 Fallout games. Think about that, chat. Just take that in consideration that we will never see the end of Fallout be made. We will never get to experience the end of Fallout be made. If you are a Fallout fan, just think about that. There's 122 vaults.
She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two.
There's 122 vaults, but yeah, we'll never get to experience all of it because they can make a game and they're not pumping out one game a year, and even if they did, that's 122 years, right? Anyway, they can do that with the same thing with the expeditions, I feel like, right? Different games, different stories or DLCs with it and shit like that. And there's a lot of lore and a lot of, you know, juice to put out. Bro just said, I don't think I'm on the same page as y'all. I don't like the whole... I thought we was talking about the floating thing. He said, nah, I'm saying whoever made her has some fetishes. Oh, shit. That's great. They announced if they do... Wait, they announced if they do a DLC, it'll be based on Expedition 60? Money, I'm all for it too. I'm all for it too. Like, what? What? Reaper! Each game... yeah, exactly. You know, each game a different painting, like Reaper just said. I thought about that days ago, like maybe even a week ago when I was playing it, because I was like, I'm really interested in the game, and I'm like, how can they take it on? And like, we legitimately are just in a painting. You got all these other portraits and paintings and shit, and I don't know how the story would go because Versa, you know, doing blah blah blah. Said I'm trying to keep it like. I don't know if anybody's still in here who hasn't beat the game, but kinda crazy. Reaper, by the way, welcome in, homie. What am I on now? CL? I'm on turn 1, right? Sorry, I be getting lost in chat. I love everybody.
Ready?
Isn't that what you know, what Will Ferrell say? Everybody love everybody! Turn around on the bus. I don't even know what movie that's from. I just remember watching it. I forget what was it, Talladega Nights maybe? Ha! Hard to believe this game was made by 30 people. It is. This game was actually this game, I've heard from multiple different sources that this game was made by 30, and actually the source is in the game. We just saw the source. Salty, by the way, sup dude, we just saw this source, and there's 30 people in that painting in that manor. There's a manor, in the manor there's a painting with the whole dev team, and there's 30 people. It shows all of them. I'm not sure if the composer's in there too, like the music person. After losing Game Pass Days 1 on Steam, started off with Expert, run from Fresh. There you go, Reaper. Bro, I'm so glad, I'm so happy to hear that you're getting back in on it, man. Because I know that shit's rough, bro. I know that shit's rough, losing your data and having to start from scratch and shit.
Useful.
Picked to already own. I've definitely been there on a few different games actually, Reaper. Woo, this is enough to make a motherfucker flip out, dude. I remember one time, bro. I don't know how it happened. I remember one time Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. I don't even think it was Reaper of Souls. I think it was just normal Diablo 3 because Reaper of Souls came after, right? I put in like 200 hours on this fucking game. And I went to go play. Shit was gone. I don't know why. I don't know how. Shit was gone. I was so mad. Hey, Monaco's theme is done. I think so. What's everybody's favorite you know, theme, favorite song in the game? I almost like I'm up there with you got Renoir. And then I like the whole Simon one on his stage 2, I think it is. I forget what that is. But honestly, I'm up there. I like the Duelist one. I like the Duelist song. The one that plays when you're fighting him in the tower, I think it is. Alright, so that's the way we came. We gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. Lumiere is your favorite one? Okay, okay. Trying to figure out where the hell to go here. Like the Claire Obscure song, Simon Stage 2 is from another game. Is it from another game? Okay. What other game is that? Renoir and Verso's time with Expedition Zero would be a great story to dive into. Reaper, me and you both, Duelist. I love that song. I love that song. That was a good one. The Gustave Claire Simons? Okay. Go Blue slaps? What's Go Blue? What's that from? Lumiere is the best theme in the game. Not no, in my opinion, not no anything. He's putting his hands down. Bro's putting the hands down. Yeet. It's not from another game. It sounds similar, but it was made for this game. I know it was vaguely familiar. Several other streamers said it. The Boss, Go Blue. Oh. Got you. I thought Go Blue was the name of the song. Maybe it is. The Going Up theme and the Gestural. Those are some nifty themes, right? Alright, Reaper. Be safe, homie. I'll be here. At least probably for another hour or so. I don't know. I know I gotta sleep before work. You know how the routine is. I appreciate it. Get her done, man. Also, like, yeah, the Going Up theme. I think the Gestural Beach themes definitely have their own feel. But I think that's also the big, like I think that's one of the big things that gets me about the music in this game. Is it really captivates anything you're doing. From fighting to the emotions, all the way down to running fucking going up events in the Gestural Beaches and stuff. Like, there's a song for everything. The last Gestural Beach made you mad as fuck. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I never actually even beat the Gestural Beaches. Nope, I ain't even gonna bullshit. Didn't even beat them. Alright, we gotta go that way. We gotta hook a left out here. Okay. Yeah, what B just said is kind of like, I mean, I feel you on that, B, right? You know, everybody's got their own agenda and everybody wants what they think is best. So is it really like a villainous agenda if you think it's for the best and if it's for what you know what I mean? It's like what your heart is. You know, it's like saying, like, would you steal $1 million from, you know, would you commit a murder to save your mom type deal? Like, it's almost like, it's those situations, you know? So should we go this way or should we keep, I don't know if we gotta, we're gonna go this way. Let's keep going this way. Clea made the Nevrons evil! Evil! Oh, shit. The swimsuit's also awesome. I don't know if anybody knows. I mean, probably. But if you do all the Gestural Beaches and you get all the swimsuits for everybody, when the time comes and you fight Renoir for the last time, he'll also, and you got everybody in swimsuit, he'll also have a swimsuit on. I don't know if you get, no, it doesn't matter because you can't play with Renoir. Yeah, there's definitely achievements for Steam. I wish I achievement hunted more, but I just don't achievement hunt. I think also another thing is because everything's so spread out, because I play the Nintendo Switch, the PS5, the PC, the Xbox. So like, if I had all of my achievements all in one place, would be different. Oops, I messed up. Wait a minute. Hold on here. I'm missing some talks over here. What's we talking about, chat? What's going on here? B says, in Clearpoint, she wants her mom out of the game and she's doing no different than... Right, right. Sean, I appreciate that. Get back to work and break's over. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day at work, homie. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for swinging by. Thank you for the chats. Peace out. Much love, homie. Take care. The only games I actively achievement hunted on were Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. And they was little ass achievements too. Those are like those are games that should be $40, right? A game that takes 12 hours to beat, 25 hours to, you know, fully platinum type deal. That's games that should cost like $40. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But they are short and sweet, juicy as fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, Steam definitely does have achievements. I play this on Game Pass. I will say that. Try them beaches. I will. I definitely will. I remember when I did. I remember when I tried one of the beaches. I was gone and gone and gone and gone, and then I fell down and I was gone and gone and gone and gone, and I made it past right where I was, and I kept going and going. Then eventually I got told that I wasn't even halfway there, and I'm like, what the fuck, right? I've done spent like 25 minutes doing this shit. I was and then yeah, and then my ass fell down again. He told me, dude in the chat told me it took him like 30 minutes, and I was like, I mean, I've been doing it for like 30 minutes, and he's like, nah, like, I didn't fail, and it took me 30 minutes. I was like, oh nah, I'm cool on doing that. Also on keyboard and mouse too. I think when it comes to the parkour stuff, I think I'll probably put in the controller. Had a hard Spider-Man 2 had a hard achievement that took a couple days. Oh, okay. See, I never ended up achievement hunting that one. I played it. I played it a little bit after I beat the game too. I just never really achievement hunted in it. Finished Verso's ending yesterday, and I'm happy I chose my L's first. I never chose my L's yet, B. I never chose it. I am going to be choosing it this time. Whenever I get down to actual... When I think I'm going to just go to Act 3 and fight Renoir when I'm able to. I don't think there's any reason I should hold out anyway. What works with the mime outfit? Oh, Renoir? If you fight Renoir with all the mime outfits, he has mime outfit on too. That's sweet. To the bottom of the map to the top of the map, but worth it. Damn. From the top of the map to the bottom of the map. Or from the bottom to the top. Either way. Damn. That's flying, homie. That's flying. The Endless Tower. Yep, I did do the Endless Tower. The few things I didn't do, was, I didn't find all the Lost Gestrels. I missed like 3 of them, right? Didn't find all the White Nevrons. I didn't get the 100 Luma for that. I didn't get the remaining 20 Lumina from the, Gestral Village from the dude who you give the journals to. I was told that there was a creature or something that spawned back where you killed the Paintress, and I didn't go back there. 2 doors to the manor. There was Pictos I didn't get. Also, I'll say that I didn't get. There's certain Pictos I know I missed. There might have been a couple other things too, but I'm not 100% sure. Gamer, what's up, homie? What's up, buddy? Much love, much appreciated. Thank you for swinging through. Good morning, brother. How are you? The White Neveron quest is cool, I can't lie. I know, I'm sad. There was a couple things that I should have done before I actually continued. I went to New Game Plus, and I thought about it afterwards. I don't know. One of them I thought of, like, I'm going in and I wasn't even 99, right? But I don't think that's a huge difference. I'm not saying it's not a difference, but at the same time, at least it gives me something to fight for, right? When I'm fighting, at least I'm getting levels. It's a chromatic Claire obscure boss that spawns there when you defeat her. Ah. See, I didn't know about that. Oh, there's a manor door I missed my first playthrough, so I didn't find. Voluminous hair? Whoa. Hold on, what hair are we talking about? Do I have it? Oh, yeah, right here. That's actually what it's called. Haha. Well now, we call this the act of mating. Pushing it, but hey, you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. The Alicia fight should have been part of the main story, in my opinion. I feel like I can see that. I can almost see how Clea would have been part of the main story too, right? But also at the same time, I feel like if they would have made it like a must-do part of the main story, this game wouldn't have so much juice afterwards to fill in all those gaps of the story. You know what I mean? It's like, it's part of the main story, I feel, but at the same time, it's not a must-do. You know what I mean? It is part of the main story, I feel like. But I think that's another reason why I really enjoyed the game a lot, was sheerly because of the fact of, like, even after I beat the game, after I beat Renoir, You know, I did a bunch before I even beat Renoir. And then after I beat him, I had more to do. But as I kept exploring, you know what I mean? The Serposphere, knowing that Verso, like, he ate Verso a lot of times. When you killed him, Verso was like, that's payback for all the times you ate me. You know, that's just lore I really dig. I really like that. You know, Clea and stuff like that. If you want the Gradient 3 attack, you need to do it some... I mean, yeah, see, and that's the thing is like... I didn't get the Gradient rank 3 attack until after I even beat the main story, and I was just exploring and doing random shit. That's when I ended up leveling up everybody's, friendship to 7. And I think it's a threshold within the story or something, as many times as you talk to them or something, like, because if you don't level them up, you can talk to them and it'll level up, and then in the same camp you can talk to them and it'll level up, and then in the same camp you can talk to them and it'll level up. So if you miss out on talking to them, you don't really miss out. At least that's how it was for me, I felt like. The relationship you did was SKA before Act 3. I think I might have been there with you too and did that same thing, B, just for the sheer fact of
Emily,
I like SKA. I like his words, his vibe. I like talking to the guy.
Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Ain't that crazy though? Like, imagine being born and like, for the first 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, your life is whatever. But like, eventually you're going to be, you're going to be told like, hey, no matter what happens, we die at 35, 40 years old. Like, that would be some shit. They did say a point in this game, Mael looked at Gustav and said, you know, there was a point in time when 30 was young. Yeah, and that's real shit. Expedition 34 mentions Gustav as well. I don't know if I caught that. Yeah, I don't know if I caught that. I don't know if I should have to. I think I gotta kill this guy. He looks special. This is a chromatic luster. Usually you get some stuff from these guys. Absorb? Well, that's not cool. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack that guy at all then. Not with her.
Show me what you can do. Let's shut.
Alright. Luteston. Is that new? That's not new. Energizing parry. 5-color Illumina. Dang it! I wanted to read a little bit.
The storm is coming.
There we go. If you don't want spoilers, how are you supposed to know until you do it? Oh, Broda, okay. They mentioned Gustav and how his Lumina converter is a good idea. Got you, okay. Gamer said just relaxing in bed with the wind on your face. Oh, okay. Chilling. The fact children start training for jobs at 6 in this game? Where was that said?
So much potential.
You weren't looking stuff up and watching others, huh? Oh shit! I didn't know she had it until I didn't know she had it until late. The Gomage move. I was told about the third gradient and I was like, oh yeah. But okay, my thing is the reason I didn't actually go out and do the quest I was supposed to do was because I didn't know about they was highlighted on the map. So when they said the tower, I went to the endless tower and I started doing floor after floor after floor after floor after floor after floor after floor. And eventually I couldn't fuck do anymore, right? So I was like, okay, well, I can't finish my L's quest. And then I was just searching stuff, trying to level up, right? Flying around and realized, hey, this is her quest when I got to the Reacher. Luna says it, but she started early because of her parents. Oh, okay. Friendship Link started at 4 because of her. Got you. See, it's a lot of those little conversations that I really enjoy. You know, that you can pick apart. And that I'm picking apart more that I'm playing it for a second time because there's shit I know, so there's shit I don't know. So when I hear the shit I don't know, I'm like, ooh, that's important. Because when you don't know everything, when you don't know anything at first, it's just a lot to absorb. But when you already know 90% of it, 85, you just got to soak up the other 15. That's different. Fading woman, you're awake. Surprising. Question. No, I did not see the quest marker until I had, where did I have to go to the Siren Island for her parents, her dead parents? It was Ciel or Luna, one of the two. That is when I noticed the quest marker. I never knew there was a quest marker at all. I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't see it until I was searching to try to find islands to see where Luna's shit was, where Siren Island was. And I went back to camp, talked to her, and they told me where to go, and I looked at it, and I realized that there was a quest marker on there, and I was like, you're shitting me. They were close friends who treated her as the youngest sibling. Okay. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Who are you and help with what? I guess not. Pity. I'd hope you return to the most important matters, but instead I must occupy my time with this. What do you mean, occupy your time? What important matters? Vengeance. I will settle this conflict once and for all. I really don't have time for this. It's probably the best that you don't get involved after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. And the woman has gone silent. Okay, the woman has gone silent.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
That's who that was Clea. That's who I thought.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Okay. That one. Oh, that's not cool. Hopping out. Have a good straight, brother. You take care. I appreciate you for being here, man. Good combos. Thanks for swinging by. Have a good morning and the rest of your day. Faux show. Peace out. I gotta find the third one of this. I was gonna say, usually it's around. Usually it's around.
Good stuff.
Chroma Elixir Shard, which is more stuff we cannot use. Man, she looks battered and torn. I really need her to take a freaking shower.
Expedition 57, Carla.
Carla.
These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking my notifications on my Twitter account. My X account. I'm sorry. Can't call it Twitter. That's not a fucking, it's not a thing anymore, right? Money. It's always Twitter. I can't, like, I don't know why they changed the name like that, but I can't not call it Twitter. It's weird. What's up, dude? Crossing the damn sea was hard, but oof, didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Neverons. Trade. Let's trade, homie. You want to trade? Let's fucking trade. Let's go. I gotta fight this dude. He's dead. Should I put the damn thing on expert? Have a look-sees. Obscure. I think I'm gonna put it on expert. I renamed my icon back to Twitter. See? That's what I'm saying. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. What the hell did I just talk about putting back on? I forget. Whatever. Uh-oh. Shit's about to go down. Cheers, chat.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls,
We continue.
come on.
Expert run with no painted power. That's what I was gonna do, Snuggly. I was gonna put painted or expert on. Thanks for reminding me. But I see what you did there.
Are you hurt?
Fine.
Ready?
This is it. This is that song. This is that song. Too bad it's not gonna last long. But it's that song that don't last long.
Here we go. Here we go.
This will hurt.
Gotta listen to it just for a second before I kill him. Love the fact you can just pull out the pistola anytime. Right? Oh shit. Alright, here we go.
Sorry.
Welcome in, by the way. Oh! There it is. Gamer tag Arya Stark. Look at that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, I missed it. Oh, she only had 1 HP. Oops. I'm not sure what just happened. How he lost all his HP again. Hey, that's fucking sexy though. Yes, that was. Started playing a couple days ago and I'm loving it. Kind of like a Souls meets Fight. I'm telling you, Jam. It's like it's got that Souls itch, that Souls feeling when you fight that hard boss and you get past him. And I do feel like maybe it could have been hard. I don't know if I can say it could have been harder because There's just so many pictos and stuff you can put that make crazy ass builds that make it easier, and you know what I mean? Like, there's some challenging shit in the game though, that's for sure. I remember a few of them beating them, and like, I was so excited. And that same feeling you get when you killed an Elden Ring boss or something, you know?
Well, turns out this
Thank you for that follow.
You did well. You learned fast.
Jam, I do appreciate that follow.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
This is what we're fighting for. Always like seeing good and I like seeing good compliments like that, you know? Good uplifting, motivational fucking words of encouragement. I appreciate that. Alright, down here in a million dead bodies, we need to go up. It probably smells terrible down there. You imagine? I didn't see anything down there to get. I hope I didn't miss it, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, we gotta put on this expert. I want to put on expert. I want to make it a little bit more harder. I want that challenge. We got new game plus and expert. Let's do this. Does it get harder than expert? No. You're about to exit with unsaved save. Do you want to change save them? Yes, I do. Now, what's different about this? Like, obviously they probably hit harder and got more HP and shit, but like, does different stuff drop? Yeah, do you get more XP?
Useful.
Parry windows are small. What? How the fuck do they get smaller than what they already are? How's that even possible? So we can go that way or this way.
Perfect.
Revive 10 energy. But this is the way I just was. Yep. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure I go every place. Or at least all that I can find. Yeah, I can't believe you say parry window smaller. You know, and that's another thing that I'd say that would kind of make that Simon fight super extra challenging. If they like beefed his speed up enough.
We can bury your friend under this tree.
Like if they beefed his speed up enough, that way he always went first, no matter what you had on. That way you actually had to get those parries off to survive, maybe to pull your fucking, you know, your one hit off or whatever. But maybe he's like that in expert. I don't know. We'll figure out.
couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Manoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Are we good now, or? Should I look around? I think I'm gonna look around. I want to look around. What's up here? Anything? Nothing. Yep, we're good. We're good. Alright. There's SKA. Look at SKA, my buddy. Back at camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Mael's still pretty upset. Yes, she is, chat. She's still pretty upset. But this is when we gotta keep building relationships.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
How
That
come
makes
Minoko's-
sense.
the lost...
Yeah.
Your oldest friend is a Jestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
I'll spend some time with you, Lune. Lune intercepts Verso as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right.
A gesture.
As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
What? That's doubling them. No.
You're really pushing this.
Yes.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Luna spends some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off, but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso, and their relationship level goes up. Because they talked. That's what happens when you talk to people. Your relationship level goes up. When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others.
How
CL?
far up the mountain is Minoko's station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Jestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Just as deadly.
My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Yep, we'll spend some time with CL too. First I'll approach CL, who seems open
You
to
seem
talking.
less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels,
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you a story for a story. Quite fair, I think. No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious. Should I just shoot her fucking down? I just shoot her down? I don't just want to shoot her down, though.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual than strange wonders and
Something
mysteries.
unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade.
Come on,
No.
CL.
Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and CL spend time the next few minutes arguing whether CL should also share. CL continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and CL's relationship grows a little bit. Stronger. It grows a little bit stronger.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Well, not just her, but... yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Do you want to spend time with SKA? Yes, I'll spend time with SKA.
She reminds me of someone.
Who, Mael?
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
More foreshadowing. He is telling us.
You're so very wise.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
SK and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. All right. Talk a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Here. Alright, I'm probably about to hop off though. I got things I want to do. Aha, more videos, more content, more things I want to accomplish. I'll start tackling something else, working on it for about an hour. Come up with something. We shall see. Uh-huh. Gonna spend some time writing in Gustav's journal. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he led the trail. She hopes that Gustav's apprentices will read the journal someday. Mael heads back. Check up on the others.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her.
This right here.
Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Ooh. Yeah. Lune's story hits. I ain't even gonna lie. Alright, everybody. I am hopping off. Much love. Take care. Peace out. Be safe. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate all the convos and getting to know everybody a little bit more. And all the follows, too. Like I said, we'll be back. And, yeah, like I said, I just got things that I want to accomplish. And, I'm going to go ahead and start working on more content, more videos and stuff. So